Vasco da Gama, a name synonymous with exploration, a pioneer who charted a new course to the east. But behind the bold explorer lies a darker narrative. This is the story of Vasco da Gama's reign of terror, a tale overshadowed by the allure of discovery. The year is 1502. Vasco da Gama, on his second expedition to India, encounters the Miri, a ship of Muslim pilgrims. Da Gama, driven by greed, orders the ship to be boarded. Pleas for mercy, offers of ransom fall on deaf ears. The Miri is looted and set ablaze.
We begged for mercy, but he showed no compassion. We were left to burn, our cries lost to the waves.
The bustling port of Calicut, a vibrant hub of commerce, becomes da Gama's next target. The Zamorin, Calicut's ruler, refuses to yield to his demands. In retaliation, da Gama unleashes a terrifying barrage upon the city. Cannons roar, raining fiery destruction upon Calicut.
We stood defiant, unwilling to bow to his demands. But the price we paid, our city in flames, our people in despair.
The azure waters of the Indian Ocean become a stage for a macabre display of cruelty. Indian fishermen, their livelihoods intertwined with the sea, are captured by da Gama's men. Their punishment, a grotesque spectacle designed to instill terror. Ears, noses and hands are severed, the fishermen's bodies transformed into gruesome messages. Tossed back into the sea, their mutilated forms serve as a chilling warning.
We heard the stories, the fishermen's screams echoed in our minds. It was a warning, a message of fear that spread like wildfire across the trade routes. For centuries, the Indian Ocean was a tapestry of interconnected trade routes, a testament to the peaceful exchange of goods and cultures.
Da Gama, determined to seize control, unleashes his fleet with merciless efficiency. Ships are plundered and sunk, their crews often slaughtered. The thriving trade routes, symbols of shared prosperity, unravel under Portuguese aggression.
With the Cartas system, da Gama introduces a tool of economic domination. This permit, imposed on all ships in the Indian Ocean, symbolizes Portuguese control.
Ships are seized, their cargo claimed as spoils of war. The crews, facing a grim fate, are at the mercy of their captors. The Indian Ocean, once free and open, now cowers under the Cartas.
Exploiting rivalries, da Gama forges an alliance with the King of Cochin, tightening his grip on the region.
Threats and violence become tools of diplomacy as da Gama solidifies Portuguese dominance. The kingdoms of the Malabar coast are drawn into a web of manipulation and exploitation by a foreign power. Captured prisoners become pawns in da Gama's ruthless game of power. Executions are carried out regularly, stark reminders of the consequences of defiance. Mutilation, a favored tactic, leaves victims scarred physically and mentally. These acts of barbarity are calculated moves designed to break the will of those who oppose Portuguese ambitions. Da Gama's voyages were not just for gold and glory, they were driven by a fervent belief in his faith's superiority.
I am chosen to bring the light of the true faith to these lands, to cleanse them of false beliefs.
This zeal led to acts of violence and intolerance, as da Gama sought to dismantle Islam's influence in the region. Across the coastal cities and ports of the Indian Ocean, a chilling message reverberates. Submit to Portuguese demands or face the consequences. Da Gama's response is swift and merciless. Naval blockades strangle trade, cutting off lifelines. Once bustling ports fall silent under Portuguese warships. Vasco da Gama's voyages, while significant in exploration, cast a long shadow across history. His name, once synonymous with discovery, now evokes images of brutality and oppression. The cost of da Gama's achievements is measured in countless lives lost, cultures shattered, and the enduring legacy of colonialism shaping our world today. Only by confronting the darker chapters of our past can we build a future free from exploitation and injustice.